Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shania, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing hair retention. So let's jump right into it. So I know a lot of people are wondering, like, how do you get your hair so long? How do you retain the length? How do you make sure your ends don't drop off? So guys, I have like a whole list that displays how do you keep your hair long, how do you keep it healthy and strong. You don't have to do everything that's on this list, but this list definitely helped me in retaining my hair. So this list is essential to make sure you have a healthy scalp, healthy hair strands that are strong enough to stay long enough, and therefore giving you hair retention. So number one, it is to get trims 2 to 3 times a year. I would say my rule of thumb is that whenever my ends start to feel rough, I go ahead and like dust them off. Like I could do that weekly, I could do that monthly. It just depends on what my hair calls for. So everybody's hair is different. So some people probably only need to do 1 trim a year and they're good. They don't have any issues. But different curl patterns, different textures, they require different things. You can't hold on to bad ends. I know your hair might be getting long. We all want our hair to just reach our bottom. But you know, in order to get there in a healthy way, you have to make sure your ends are healthy. Number 2 is to always keep your hair moisturized. So you know you have wash day, you put your moisturizer, your oil, whatever you do. So you don't need to hydrate your hair every single day. I say wash day, 4 days later, revamp with oil and water. Period. And number 3 is showing extra love and TLC to your roots, to your ends. Your roots are the new hair. They just came into the world. They don't really know what's going on. So you have to like train your roots. And then when it comes to your ends, they're the oldest part of your hair. So you got to make sure you give them a little extra love and TLC. So if you see any of my curly hair routines, you always see me like going in with extra moisturizer on my ends. I'm always going to make sure my ends are extra juiced up, because if they're dry and brittle, then they're going to break off soon. And then for number 4, you want to make sure you're doing a protein treatment once a month. If your hair is low porosity and it's very sensitive, then you might need to do like one every other month, but you definitely want to do protein treatments. You can do natural, or you can do Aphogee, or you can do avocado, eggs, mayo. It doesn't matter. Whatever protein treatment that you like for your own hair, do that. This just restores your hair, makes it a little bit stronger, and make sure that your hair is gonna be healthy. Continue to go on and retain your hair. Number 5 is washing your hair once a week, or washing your hair once every other week. So for dry hair and dry scalp, you need to restore your hair with water, moisturizer, conditioner, all of those good things. And if you have oily scalp, you got to get rid of that old dirt, that debris. Because some people have overactive scalps, so their hair produces a lot of oil. And with that being said, you might have a lot more density, a lot of more buildup over time. And then there's someone like me that has a little bit of a drier scalp. My scalp is not very active when it comes to making oils for itself. So I have to like restore it with water and oil, you know, throughout the week. So when I wash my hair one week, I might not even include shampoo. I might just, you know, do a co-wash and then condition my hair. And then some weeks I might add a pre-poo because I feel like my hair is a little bit brittle, it's a little bit dull, it's a little bit dry. Or sometimes I might just do a deep conditioner treatment. Every wash day is different. But I'll go ahead and link my wash day routine so you guys can see like what's my norm wash day, and then anything extra I would just add on top of that. And number 6 is do not wear tension styles all the time. I love all the styles that our hair can do, but some of them are very tense on your hair. So a lot of tension, so like those slick backs, and they put a lot of tension on that middle part. So you don't want to do those all the time. Or having very tight braids, very tight twists, very tight anything. So if you're a person that likes protective styles like braids and twists with extensions, then maybe like give yourself a break so your hair is not always being pulled by something. So for me, I have a sensitive scalp and I have thin hair strands. So I cannot take the braids. That's why you might not see me do like very tense styles on my own head. It's because I literally just cannot handle it. It's like if I have rollers in my head for too long, they hurt. If I have flex rods in my head, they hurt. If I have braids and twists, they hurt. But I did last year, I did do some passion twists, and the hair was so lightweight that it did not bother me, and I was able to keep it in for a month and a half. And along with number 6, number 7 is just to let your hair breathe. It doesn't matter what you do with your hair, just let it breathe with no product for like a week, and just moisturize it daily with water. Or just, you know, if you're a person that likes to do the buns and the ponytails, you know, give yourself a week and just do an afro or do a twist out, whatever, you know, just give your hair a break for a week. And sometimes what I like to do for a break is that I'll put my hair into cornrows for like maybe 2 or 3 weeks and just wear a wig or just wear the cornrows, whatever is to your liking. But I always say give your hair a break, because like all that tension, that's stress on your hair strands, and stress leads to hair loss, and stress also leads to cancer. So don't stress yourself and don't stress your hair strands. So number 8 is do treatments. So you can do protein treatments, you can do conditioning treatments, you can do deep conditioning treatments, you can do henna, brahmi, amla mask, fenugreek, hibiscus. There's so many different treatments in the world and so many recipes and ingredients that there's something for everything. Anything that you're struggling with, there's something out there that can help it. So anytime I ever did any henna rice water treatments, my hair always stayed very strong and very healthy. So that's why I'm incorporating it back into my routines a lot more. So natural hair can be a lot and sometimes taxing on your energy and time. So sometimes you can get a little bit lazy. I know I went through like a couple months where I went lazy. My hair was very brittle, it was dull, it was dry, my ends were choppy, had to cut so much hair off. So it's like, don't get lazy. If you need a break from your hair, do a protective styling or just do some cornrows, wear a wig. You just never want to neglect your hair. Number 9 is to oil your scalp. I mentioned this a few times throughout this video. So it can be any oil, but if you really want to step it up and like boost growth and reduce inflammation on your scalp and hair, then you can definitely do an herbal oil. And I did create a video, so I'll go ahead and link that as well in the card so you guys can check that out and incorporate it into your routines. So number 10 is really just try to use less heat. So improvise when you want a little bit more stretch. So for me, I feel like you can do anything with your hair. You can bleach it, you can color it, you can use heat, you can do whatever you want with your hair. But if you want your hair to grow longer and you want it to retain your length, you can do all of those things. But you need to like spread out when you do those things. So if you're bleaching and coloring your hair a lot, maybe you don't need to use heat too much. You know, keep it to like once a month. Or if you want to stretch your hair with a blow dryer, you don't need to do that every single time. Sometimes just, you know, rock your natural curly state. It doesn't always have to be stretched. And what I found out with that is that if your hair is in a particular cut that you really enjoy and love, you won't really feel the need to stretch your hair. So me, I always stretch up until a few weeks ago when I decided to cut bangs. I'll put that in the cards as well. But I cut my hair into bangs and now I don't even feel the need to stretch because I'm in love with the cut. It shapes my head good. It shapes my body well. I don't feel the need to overextend myself to make me feel a little bit comfortable because I'm confident in what my hair was already giving. For number 12, try to experiment on wigs and weaves and protective styling. Experiment with that. If you want to try a new color, color it or have a wig already colored and see how that rocks with your skin. You don't ever want to like dye your hair and you're like, oh crap, this doesn't even look right on me, and you already like put some damage to your hair because of it. You can repair your hair, but you can't fully restore your hair to what it was beforehand. So I would say if you want to try a new color or if you want to try a new look, you know, just do wigs and weaves, and when you feel like you can fully commit to a color or bleaching, you know, you can go ahead and do that. Some people feel like they get stuck at the shoulder length, and that does happen sometimes, but you got to figure out what is in your routine that's not working for you and incorporate new things. So your hair can definitely get as long to the floor. It's all about how you take care of your hair. And also for the last tip for hair retention, I would say is that you want to make sure you have a good diet. So if you're struggling with like thinning, balding, or anything like that, then you got to really take a look into your diet and see what's going on there. You got to make sure you have your fruits, your vegetables, you're hydrated, you drink your water, you drink coconut water. You try to have like a high alkaline diet. Nobody is perfect, so it's very hard to like do that. But once you incorporate some of those things into your diet, you'll see improvements in your skin, you'll see improvements in your hair. And also guys, just have fun with your hair, love your hair, embrace your hair. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out some other videos. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.